You asked for the truth.
Oh, yeah. I asked for it all right. When did you decide?
Does it matter?
Oh, not really. You know, nothing much has since the moment Liam stepped into that road.
So what do you want to know?
I don't want to know. I need to know now.
So that you can give a full account to the police.
Oh, no. I'm not expecting that opportunity.
All I ever wanted was a future for us. I knew he was in the way when I saw you kissing him on Rosie's phone at our doorstep.
That's when you made your mind up.
When I kissed you that night. That was a real clincher. Clarified everything. Dispelled any romantic notions I might have had of winning you. Because I knew you weren't really there. And if you weren't, I certainly wasn't.
Whoa. Chuck her out of bed for eating biscuits, would you?
No. Although she doesn't like the biscuit-eating type. Pity, I love a macaroon come bedtime, me. Drives you more up the wall.
Enough! Don't want to hear about your nocturnal habits.
I was only talking biscuits.
Yeah, which turn into crumbs and then get into awkward places. I'm not going there, where my mother's concerned. Anyway, macaroons a cake.
Under normal circumstances, I'd bow to your obvious expertise. But I think you'll find a macaroon's a biscuit.
Fiver.
Done.
It's all the days when we've sat in this office then. In the flat or in the pub. You were calmly making preparations to kill him.
I might have been calm on the surface. I am a businessman, not a Bond villain. This was never easy for me. Not then, not ever.
Oh, come off it. You stood there at that altar knowing exactly what you'd done. You were totally cold-blooded.
My blood was boiling. I gave you absolute unconditional love from day one, and all I asked in return was some loyalty. And what I got was betrayal in glorious technicolor. I was blissfully unaware, planning our wedding. Our wedding, Carla. And you left his bed to argue the toss of the cake and canopies, and you call me cold-blooded?
You can't possibly compare that!
Aye. You remember how you felt when Liam's carcass was lifted into the ambulance? Do you remember that? The rawness of it. Well, that's just a hint of how I felt for months.
God, for God's sake, this is nothing like the same. You were being cheated on.
Your love lay bleeding, well, so did mine. Because grief is grief. The only difference is I didn't have to mourn. I could do something about mine.
Quite clearly a biscuit.
I wouldn't like to commit.
Yeah, what's your inclination? That's what I've often wondered. If your life depended on it.
Well, I find it hard to envisage circumstances when my entire existence hinged on the correct classification of a coconut macaroon.
Why are you talking macaroon?
It just came up. Where is he? We're going to be late. Where are you off to? Singles night in town. Don't tell Steve. It's a surprise.
Are you sure that that's a good idea?
Oh, come on, babe. It's exactly what he needs. Chance to get back in the saddle.
Maybe my pride was hurt. Maybe I wanted to win, because that's what I'm like.
You do know an over-competitive streak is no justification for murder, don't you?
You see, I watched Liam die. I held him in my arms. There's absolutely no justification for that. I know that better than anyone.
Why then?
Because it was a necessary evil. And given the chance, I would do the same again without pause. Don't look so shocked. You think I got where I am by accident? I started with nothing, and the world would have left me there if I let it.
What's that got to do with anything?
Everything. Everything I have, I had to work for. Every single day of my life. And yeah, sometimes that meant fighting dirty.
So here you are. The working class boy made bad.
By circumstance. By you.
Oh, no. No, you're a self-made murderer.
You underestimate yourself, Carla. You were the most precious thing in the world to me. The ultimate prize. You think I was going to let him come and take you away from me?
Oh, now you see. That's where you made your mistake. You might have thought you were in control of everything, pulling all the strings. You were wrong. Big time.
Because you wanted to be with him.
Oh, more than anything in the world, yeah. He begged me to run away with him the day he died. For a while I thought I would. Why not, eh? It's what my heart was screaming out of me to do.
You didn't get the chance.
Oh, I did. I did. But I turned him down, Tony. I said I was going to marry you and he should go back to Maria.
You get cold feet. You'd have went with him eventually. As long as he was there, the threat...
No, he was done with. He was done with. Because once he'd have found out Maria was pregnant again, me and him, it would have been a beautiful memory. Nothing more. So you see, Tony, you killed him for nothing.
Are you seriously saying you chose me over him?
No. I felt something for you. Always did. But I love Liam more than life. I let him go for his sake.
You think of you always. And anyone that gets close to you pays the price. Paul, Liam, now me. You've destroyed us all.
If it makes you feel better to think that.
We could have been happy. You could have grown to love me like him. And Liam could have been happy with Maria and his baby, but you wouldn't leave it alone. This happened because of you. You had to stake your claim. And when you'd done just enough to prove you were the better woman, you backed off. Because you'd won the game.
This is pointless.
Oh, no. You don't walk out today, because we're not done, not by a long way.
See? Told you the place had been done up. By who, you? So much for wall-to-wall crumpets. It's more like an audition for Dawn of the Dead. Ah, some of them are all right. You're having a laugh. Seeing Ice Mummy's in better nick. It's the lighting in here. The only problem with the lights is that they're on. Right, where's the band? I'm going to request Monster Mash.
Ah. Well, when I said it was music night, I wasn't being totally... It's singles night, all right?
I knew you were up to something. Right, I'm going.
Oh, come on. You've got to get Becky out of your mind. Do you good to chat to a bird.
But pterodactyl more like.
They're not that bad.
Yes, they are. What kind of a sad, desperate excuse for a bloke comes to a place like... No, please tell me it hasn't come to this.